This for years, and in the meantime I just accumulate more evidence that this is indeed the right approach for culture repairing. Every person that is being deducted BCGEU, not a good time, fees should go on strike, not just against their employers for things I'm sure could be improved, even though they might tolerate them, including tolerate their own worker rights violations, because going on strike is challenging. But I think people should go on strike against the BCGEU because they are so close, they're almost the same as employers in the sense that their priorities are not worker rights. When I document, for example, my own case on things, and I know that it's had an impact on other workers that may or may not have the courage or the ability to make choices for the betterment of their own cultures, to give their own complaints, but that the BCGEU knows an employer's staff, for example, has violated the rights of multiple workers, and the BCGEU does not investigate this or follow up with this, then you know you need to go on strike against the BCGEU or take them to court alongside your employers. Now, there are also other things related to the BCGEU, and again, I'm not against the idea of unions, except that if unions would have done a good job and set a precedent, there'd be less and less need for unions. There'd be cultures that are healthy and respectful of the worker class. But unfortunately, what we see is the elites of employers are very intimately linked very often to the elites of the BCGEU, and to actually be working on projects as a provincial union that would solve many of the infections of systemic issues within many of the communities they serve would require people that look and talk and act a lot more like me than act like what can be measured as more like the employers than what should be the behaviors of BCGEU staff.